Hello all, good evening. This is Ramya Manoharan from Cognizant. Along with me, I have some of my team members like Bhuvana, Hema, Shivani, and Chatin. First of all, we thank you so much for giving this immune opportunity to learn about this tool. And we are in track 2, which is an IBM Watson track. So I just wanted to jump in. I wanted to explain you what is the business behind our bot. We are trying to build a FAQ bot which could able to answer the banking related queries based on the generative AI response. To start with, I need these three modules three services like Watson and machine learning and Watson Studio, Watson Assistant, Watson machine learning. And first of all, since it's going to connect with a generative response, I need a API. So before starting into the Watson, I wanted to do a setup for an API. To start with the API setup, I need to create a API key. You can create the same by clicking the manage. Under that, you can have a IAM. Within that, you could able to create a API key. Post that, I should have a project ID where my Watson can be launched. To create a project ID, I just need to go into the Watson Studio. Inside the Watson Studio, I have something called General where I could able to create my project ID like this, and you have to make a note of this project ID. Post that, you have to go to the service and integration which could able to do a handshake with the Watson machine learning, and this is really helpful when you are trying to do a generative AI responses or API connectivity. So now I am done with the basic setup. I am going back to my resource list and then I'll go to my Watson launcher. Once I have launched the Watson, my primary screen looks like this. And this is having something called action. Actions are nothing but the intent or the steps which has been configured to run my flow. So here you could see that there are three steps involved. One is a search, another is a invoke API, and another is a generate answer. These three steps, either you can add it by clicking new action new, or you can write your own JSON file and export the same under the global settings like this. So here to make the things faster, we have done it through JSON. And once this is done, so you can see these three steps, and the sequence of these three steps were like the first, whenever the user asks any of the queries, it will give the search. Search will probably validate whether you have given a proper API key, whether you have given a proper project ID, discovery ID, all the steps. Once those validation are over, then it will go to the generate answer. Generate answer will validate your setups with respect to your APIs. Once those validation of both things get passed, the API call will get triggered and the response will get posted to the end user. And this having steps are nothing but the sequence of the steps which is processed in each and every action. And apart from this, there is one of the most important thing you have to look on is this integration part. Integration part is nothing but where you are configuring your API. So here is a place I have configured my APIs. I have written two APIs over here. One is like WD, which is for discovery, and another is for WX custom extension. These two API will help me in connecting with my GenAI response. Post that I have done with my action, and then I have published my bot here, and then my preview is ready now. So I have published like this. Let me see my preview. Yeah, here is my preview window, and I am saying I have named my bot as like I ask. So once we click on this, right, so the virtual agent will cheer up the user with this avatar and it say, hey, I ask your banking virtual agent. I can help you with your general queries with some of the samples. Now let me click on any of the things. Now this is going to hit my search. From search, it will go to this validation, then finally into the API, and it will return me the response from the GenAI. So let me wait for a second to get the response. Yeah, there you go. Now I got the response from GenAI. Thank you so much for giving us opportunity in exploring the thing, exploring IBM Watson. Thank you all. Thank you.